Today, watching my speech, I have
Sydney Price.
Marianne Martinez.
Paul Martinez.
Oh, and these are my 2 4x6 note cards. Hello, my name is Brene Dunn. Today I'm educating you all about Lane Frost and the legacy he has left on today's world. Lane Frost was a bull rider who died in 1989 in Cheyenne after being stepped on by a bull, which fractured his ribs, then fractured his lungs. In the movie 8 Seconds, Kelly Frost quoted, "I don't like bull riders. They're little men with big egos, plus he's got one of them skinny butts like the rest of them." 8 Seconds was a movie that was filmed in remembrance of Lane Frost. Lane Frost has had a great impact on today's world, and his legacy will continue to live on. Lane Frost's interest in bull riding started at a very young age. On lanefrost.com, Lane's mother, Elsie Frost, shared a fond memory that she kept close to her heart. When Lane was a baby, she was holding him next to the rodeo, and when it was time to get up to leave, he started crying when she went to leave the bulls. Well, they were testing it, and so they would take a seat next to the bulls and he would calm back down, but as soon as they would get up to leave, he would start crying again. Around the age 5 or 6, Lane Frost started riding the dairy calves out on the ranch. This just made his interest in bull riding grow even wider. Lane Frost's death led to him being a famous national bull rider. Lane Frost covered an undefeatable bull, which was the last bull he ever rode. Lane Frost's death also led to him being in the Hall of Fame. Lane Frost's career started at a young age, according to lanefrost.com. Lane Frost rode his first bull at the age of 9. He then won his first award at the age of 10, and then he started riding bulls on a regular basis at the age of 15. As a junior in high school, Lane Frost won his first championship at the NHSFRA. After graduation, Lane Frost then won his first annual junior rodeo. Before Lane's passing at the age of 25, many people said he had years of experience. Not only did Lane Frost's interest in bull riding lead him to being famous, but it also had an impact on many other people. Lane's passing led to the invention of the Western wear brand Lane Frost, which they sell t-shirts, caps, really just cups. You just gotta go look. And they have his whole life story on one of the tabs. And this is ran by his cousin. And it has some of the memories from his parents that they just shared about Lane. Lane's death led to the invention of the protective vest, which is to be worn before getting on a bull. In the rodeo, this is now a requirement that you have to have the vest before you can ride. This vest protects you from getting hurt when you get stepped on your chest, and it has padding so it's less compression when you get stomped on. Lane Frost's passing also led to 2 singer-songwriters writing songs to tribute him. Lane Frost's death impacted Zach Bryan, whose middle name is Lane after Zach Bryan, and he wrote the song "Open the Gate," which is sung about Lane Frost riding in Cheyenne, and then Aaron Watson wrote a song about Lane Frost's death in Cheyenne. Lane Frost's parents also run a Bible ministry that was in remembrance of him, and if you go, they give out a free cowboy Bible, which is signed by them on the front page. This ministry has impacted many people and will continue to impact people in the years to come. There are some awards that you can win in the rodeo, being saddles, or a sum of money, or even a belt buckle. Some people get duffel bags or shaving kits, depending on which rodeo you enter. To conclude, Lane Frost was not only a champion of life, but he was also a champion of the rodeo. According to the enemyofaverage.com, Lane Frost once said, "Don't be afraid to go after what you want, but also don't be afraid to be willing to pay the price." I hope that this speech has impacted many of you and that y'all take this in and just think about how he has impacted the rodeo world. Thank you for listening.